All right, we are back. Time has just started. For round 2, we've got Wenjong on Hospiroid Precision Design and Diogenes on Loup. Both players traveled from out of state to be here. I'm pretty sure Wenjong traveled from out of the country, if my memory serves. And both are relatively new players in the grand scheme of things. Both started in 2024. Wenjong at the beginning of the year, January 1st, and Diogenes in the fall. It looks like we had a double ice install and some alt art from Wenjong, and then a price, 2 prices in a row now, and who's our LSR LE dragon friend? Oh, that's probably Keiko. So we've got the price to install a Keiko. And then another price for an Audrey. Not a bad start. Want to go start touching cards, trashing cards, charging up Audrey. Wenjong has a new remote and a card in it. And what is that in archives? I can't quite tell. All right, Diogenes, click 1, draw. Oh, planogram! Predictive planogram. All right, sure gamble. And passing it back. They're really making me work for this. I see an outstretched hand. We got a few installs. One in the root, another ice. I'm curious. I guess those are just credits Wenjong has. So there's a 5 credit, and then the others have the agenda symbol. So I'm not sure if those are just representing credits or something else. Oh, that's a spin doctor. Okay. Don't think I've ever seen that spin doctor. Both of these players are new to Atomic Empire, both established tournament players, but never played at this location before. So it's great to have them here. Losing the Audrey to some ice. My runner side card knowledge is a lot better than my corp side card knowledge. We do see a Braun res on the remote. And that, is that a paladin? Is that a paladin friend? Oh God! I need to figure out what I can do about that. I might have to switch to a boom. I'm gonna see if I can go fix that on the fly. It was not the player's fault. It was the TO booth pulling on the cords. I falsely accused the players. All right, what's happened since I left? We have a boomerang on the table. We're seeing a humanoid in this remote. Trashing the humanoid. All right, corpse turn. I missed a couple things on that runner turn. Was that card? No. I was going to say, is that cards in hand? It looks like 3 cards in hand for PD. I'm going to say I think those are credits, even though they have the agenda symbol on them. So it looks like the corp is on 10 credits, runner's on 7. We're making a judge call. Yes. The judge has been called over. I spent the time to get to tables last round fixing the camera, so I did not have time to put the player mic in my ears. So I don't know what this judge call is. Looks like we shuffled the boomerang in and maybe should not have. We're pulling the boomerang out of the stack. All right, we got a daily casts. Looks like next time I need to bring my tripod in a concrete bucket. So we're here in round 2. We're going to have one more round before lunch break. And hopefully I can use the lunch break as a time to get a few things set up that I've been saying I need, and maybe grab some of the prizes to show off. We have a lovely prize table. A lot of people brought in some old stuff and some newer stuff for people to take. All right, so we've got an echelon. Taking a look through the heap. All right, and firing a humanoid resources. Gain 4 credits, draw 3 cards, install up to 2 cards, and play an operation. So installing ice on HQ for 1 credit. Considering putting that Melia City Luxury line in the remote. And then we're saying that's a predictive? Or is that a hedge fund? That was take 5, get rid of 1, so that'd be hedge fund money. All right, this looks like an official NSG alt art, which I don't really know a lot of the older ones. We've got a 2 marker here. Is this strength? It's not a rising tide, is it? All right, and this looks like a bravado. So running the remote with bravado. If this is successful, we're gonna get 8 credits off of it. So boomerang. Okay, we're seeing the Melia City, and we have enough to steal this. So 3 points for the runner. Requires the runner to spend a click to steal, and if the corp had scored it, the corp would gain a click. So I am not confident on all the math of that run, but I trust these players were. We got in and did that. So we got install ice for 2 credits, install in the server, and advance. Quick turn, back over to the runner. Diogenes realizing he has not yet shuffled back in the boomerang. Probably expected the corp turn to take a little longer. Drawing some cards. Drawing more cards. Digging for answers. Lots of credits, seemingly not much to spend them on. And a buffer drive. Passing back, Wenjong takes a mandatory. And we have a seamless launch. So it's going to get 2 advancement counters, so seamless launch and a regular advancement to score a Let Them Dream. Unfortunately, I missed what was being revealed. And where it went. It looks like there is 1 card askew in HQ, so I think the agenda is going to HQ. There is 1 click left if we want to jam it. Yes, Wenjong installing in the remote. Is it the agenda? Is it another humanoid? We've seen 2 humanoids taken out. I can't quite see all the cards in hand if there's an agenda in there. Okay, removing buffer drive at the end of the corp's turn to get a buzzsaw. So buffer drive, you'll usually see stick around the game for a while to get things to the bottom of the stack. But you can just install it and then on the next turn take it out of the game to get something back. So the fact that we're getting a buzzsaw makes me wonder if that is a code gate on R&D. All right, we're pinhole threading. I think saying the card in the remote is not an agenda. And it is indeed not a agenda, and not an agenda. I was starting to say what it is. It's a regolith. So we have a regolith get trashed. Installing the buzzsaw using credits from Paladin. Charging the twinning. So I apologize, I missed when the twinning hit the table. Oh, and I also missed giving the corp two agenda points. I was so focused on what Wenjong was tutoring with the ability. Diogenes plays a Steel Skin Scarring to draw cards. Clicks to draw. More digging. Lots of digging for the buffer drive, now digging for something else. It's a resource. Mystic Miami. Getting a bit of an econ twinning engine set up here. And a strike fund. Wenjong takes a mandatory. Res is a Tranquility Home Grid. That's what I thought that was earlier when there was one in there. But I wasn't confident enough. But the money works there. He resed it, installed, and took a credit. So I am confident in saying that's Tranquility. My guess is that's a Lucius Tranquility. Advancing the card. Is this a price? Yes. So we got a price. Can hit a boomerang. It's going to miss a strike fund, a sure gamble. And is that other card a steel skin? I think it might be a steel skin scarring. So boomerang's the hit. Install the boomerang on the brawn, it looks like. Second click is the tungsten tailor. This is going to make the buzzsaw nicer. It's going to make the echelon nicer. And I'm pretty sure that's a rising tide. That's my best guess. I need to... Netrunner DB does not have NSG promos in it, so I can't quickly check. I'd have to pull up Always Be Running, and that's going to be too much work for me right now. Alright, this is a run on HQ. We have enough twinning counters to do a full one. Is that a drafter? I'm pretty sure that's the Scott Uminga NSG drafter. We see an Event Horizon, a Tranquility, I believe, and a something. That must be a cheeky little guy. We got a Gourmand. Obviously, the Gourmand would have been a nice install before the twinning run, but you want to have the click to steal the Melius City Luxury line if you would access it. We have another seamless launch to score. So that's an AMS, I think. And I'm gonna say my memory is that that is AMS's Off-World Office. Unless... I now feel bad because I'm now doubting that it's AMS, but I'm pretty sure. And we jam another one. So Off-World, we got 4-3. By my not being able to see the round clock estimate, we should have about 10 minutes left in this round. Solidarity badge from Diogenes. All right, resing a second drafter. So the Echelon and the Tungsten Tailor are going to be nice. Accessing a Brawn, a Tranquility Home Grid, and a Seamless Launch. Using the Gourmand to trash the Seamless Launch. We're just going to draw a card off the Gourmand. Also going to trigger Loup. Not getting an Audrey counter because Audrey got trashed way early. I believe we should have a Solidarity Badge counter. I'm pretty sure that was the first trash that turn. I think there was only one run that turn. We're trashing an ice, installing a new one in the outermost position on the remote, and a card in the remote. With our camera angle, we sneakily know what that new ice is. It's one that's going to make it very hard to score a Melias City Luxury line out of the remote, if that is what is in there to steal. All right, the runner has drawn through the entire stack. And now's the time. I guess when you draw through the stack is when you want to play your Ashen Epilogue. Got a nice rig set up. Have a new Gourmand installed. Have a Boomerang installed, ready to hit the ground running. Removing cards, I missed every single one of those. It was too fast and too blurry for me to see. Alright, there is a Pinhole and a Daily Casts, it looks like, in hand. Using Miami credits to play the Ashen Epilogue to charge twinning, then playing a Daily Casts. Does that install double advance? And where are those advancement counters? Are they on the middle card? Okay. Making sure that the board state is represented correctly. They are on the card that, of those cards, was the third card to be installed. Steelskin Scarring. No, the price. the price hit a couple Steelskin Scarrings. Nothing to install here. That's a strike fund, 2 Steelskins, and a sure gamble. But trashing those Steelskins is going to draw a bunch of cards. I saw some hand movement. I don't know if that was Ari grabbing credits for the strike fund. I'm going to assume it was. We got another Bravado. Presumably, oh, R&D. We'll see 2 cards here. No, 3 cards? Didn't we already charge twinning? Oh, this is a new turn. We charged twinning last turn. Gourmanding whatever was on top. A lot of triggers there. Looks like we're not getting them all. Stealing a Let Them Dream. It's going to tie up the game. Worth only 1 point in the runner's score area. Amelia City Luxury Line wins it for either player. But one is going to be very hard for Diogenes to get. If that is an MCLL in the remote, then we know, because we know what that ice is, that it's not going to get stolen this turn. But I don't actually know if I know what that agenda is, or what that card is. Maybe it's a Cerebral Overrider. But I think we can safely assume it's an agenda. Seeing a Brawn on an HQ run. Passing the turn. We expect... Oh, this is another HQ run. Okay. Alright, and that is presumably game. We're going to see a triple advance and score of an MCLL. So that is a victory for Wenjong. And I think we are right about at time. So we should be back for the next round in roughly 5 minutes.